Okay, so let's get back to the mining. Welcome back, everyone. It's Little Fishy, and, welcome back to my Minecraft. Yes, that's not in English. You probably know what I meant. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. Welcome back. That's definitely, something I wanted to say. And welcome back to my 1.21.5 Let's Play. We have another pickaxe, that's good. We're just going to keep mining. I heard an Enderman down here. So there's a possibility that there's a cave below it that we're going into, and a possibility that I'm going past a cave, and it's really hard to know which one is which. Honestly, it might be fun to go into a cave. Usually I just do a certain method of branch mining, but there's a very high possibility that caving would be actually easier on my... Can I have my pickaxe? There. Apparently I've been pressing shift, or my computer's been... It's probably because of honestly, it's probably because of the shortcut for screen recording includes both command and shift. But yeah, I've been messing with some other ways of recording audio. I'm trying to make that I can record my device audio and spoken audio, and I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. I'm not entirely sure the audio is actually coming into my headphones, actually. But currently I'm still using the same audio setup that I have been using, which is... I'm playing the sound out through my Mac. Yeah, through the computer. And then I'm recording the sound with the computer. I'm going to have to head back up to get some more stairs soon. Yeah, let's go. Before it gets night, because it might get night soon. It's midday. I don't think we're going to have to worry about it getting night, but wouldn't exactly want to risk it. I think that'll be enough. I hope that'll be enough. Why is it so dark down there? Hang on, let me make sure my brightness is up. Where's my brightness? There. Yeah, it's all the way up. Okay, cool. Yeah, you hear that? That's the Enderman. I don't know where he is, but he's probably in a cave next to us, considering I haven't mined into his cave. And... well, that's nice. There's some coal here. I appreciate that. I've listened back to a few more of my recordings, and I continue to notice that, I talk too quietly with at least for this setup that I'm using, which... it's possible that it might be fixed when I get a new setup, but it's also possible that it won't be. Put a torch down there. Ow. Especially when I talk like I usually talk when I'm playing a game, which is kind of quietly to myself. Because when I'm not recording, I'm trying not to disturb people that are trying to... When I'm playing Minecraft, at this point, usually I'm playing in a location. If I'm not recording, I'm playing in a place that I'm also trying not to disturb people that are trying to sleep. Silverfish. Why are there so many monster eggs here? Yeah, I don't like that. Can you guys leave me alone? I didn't like that. I didn't know silverfish could just spawn like that. I thought that was exclusively within strongholds. Clearly not. I suppose I should have known since it happened to Guy from Minecraft the Island. I may need more torches. I've got plenty of coal. I don't have a lot of wood though, which is a bit of a problem. I'm doing this thing again where you double tap to sprint. That's something that you have to do in... Hey, how much more iron do I have? I'm concerned because there is a possibility that I'm nearly out of iron. And my pickaxes are... That spruce tree kind of worried me. Yeah, I'm not ready to go back to the... Wait a minute. No, that's steak. I hope I find some iron in that mine soon, because I only have half of an iron pickaxe, and... There's not exactly a reasonable possibility of me returning to my other base until after... Until after I've gotten diamonds. Because, I'm going to be doing nether travel. It'll be a lot easier. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that I'm going to find some iron before I break my pickaxe. I have the pickaxe because... Otherwise, life might be painful. I'm going to walk around these stone areas and see if I can find some iron. There's some iron. That didn't take long at all. Yeah, there's some over there. I don't see anything else. One over there is where I am. Yeah, I see a bit of iron over there. We'll go over there. Okay, fine. I'll jump in the water. Let's just... Nope. Like I said. I suppose I'll go at it from the other side. Why are there so many chickens down here? It's interesting. Well. See, one of them's right here. One right here. Another one over there. Is there by any chance any other iron nearby? I'm very happy if there was, but it doesn't look like there's going to be. I don't think there is. Whoops. There. Random alarms that I hit silence if they're going to go off. Usually they don't. Ideally they wouldn't. But yeah, if not in the next episode, then hopefully the episode after that we should be back. We should be to better audio. Aw. I don't know why I complained there. I'm not exactly a master of parkour by any measure. Sometimes I try. I often fail. Actually, overestimated my ability to jump at one point in Minecraft Bedrock. I remember it was in a birch forest over a cave, and I fell. I probably took the worst fall path I could have possibly taken. No, that was in the desert, in my world. I was playing on a world with my sister, and fell. I don't jump over there. It's not like it got me anywhere. Hopefully there's some iron up here, because... I mean, I got enough for one pickaxe, but I would like enough for a little bit more than one. Because I don't think 1.5 pickaxes is enough to get up down to where we can find diamonds. I don't believe there's really a chance of finding iron here, though. There's a cave, though. That could contain some iron. If you can really call this a cave, I guess it's not exactly... Doesn't exactly deserve that name. It's more of a little hole in the mountain. That's about all the exposed stone I can see for a while. See if I can find some somewhere else, but it's not likely. There's some there, but I don't see any iron there. Ouch. Is there by any chance any over there? I don't see any. Ow. But yeah, I recently got a set of headphones. Actually, recently meaning earlier today. Any on that far cliff? At this point, I'm just kind of, I guess you could say, clinging to the hope that there is a single block of iron anywhere. There's some right there. It's quite risky to reach, but I'm a little bit in need of iron. I mean, I landed that jump because that was the jump that could be landed. Not really a reason that I land most jumps. Usually it's because they're a jump that can easily be landed by, and I've never actually seen this biome in any form of documentation of Minecraft biomes, so I'm just guessing that it's some... Where's the iron? Up there. I'm just guessing that it's some... I guess part of this shattered savanna. Where are we looking? Up there, okay. Looks like there's a cave, which could lead to some more iron. No, it's just a dent in the mountain. Not even as much... Oh, there's the iron. It's not even as much of a cave as the other cave in the beach wall. Any other iron? I suppose we could see if there's... could see better from the top of the... Let's try this. I mean, there's a ruined portal right there. better than using blocks. Ouch. I hit sprint. I don't know why I didn't sprint. Okay. I'm not sure how far I am from my base. I think my base, if I come up to the top of this hill, it should be... It's over there. It's over there somewhere. There's a witch hut. Could be nice. And there's that portal right there. What time is it? There's the sun. Hang on. I look at the swamp and think it's getting dark, but no, it's just... Clutch. Water bucket, clutch. No RFOV is a Quake Pro, I checked. That's a cave, I'm not going to worry about that. We will go ahead and check out that portal, however. We'll have the bed on the hotbar. I don't need the stairs. Get out the dirt. There's more places where I can find iron. This is probably what I'm going to be doing, actually, for... Okay. I don't know if you can spawn... Ow. That was legitimately just a skill issue. Depth Strider, Curse of Vanishing, more iron. That. My mouse sensitivity is a little bit weird. And it's not the game, it's the computer, and I'm not really enjoying it. It's not what I'm used to. Do Macs support USB headsets? I'm beginning to wonder. Because mine doesn't seem to want, this one doesn't seem to want to tell me. I bet out it's getting night. Yeah, it's night. Even though the sun is technically above the horizon. I guess it's when the sun hits the horizon, maybe? I don't know why I didn't see a single iron ore up here. Just watch sun come down here. This is actually the smallest stony slopes. No, it's windswept hills, that's why. It's why it's a tiny stony slope, because it's not stony slopes. It's windswept hills. Which is, I guess, somewhere between I don't know why it changes from warm savanna to... We'll get better at clutches eventually, over time. Okay. Well, that was underwhelming. I am ignoring the coal because I don't have that much pickaxe durability. I know I could just turn those into iron, turn that into iron, but I'll do that once I get back to the base. Right now, while I'm out here, I am exploring. There's iron right there. Let's see if there's any up here first. Ouch. There are cattle. I think I went right past the swamp, the witch hut. I wanted to check that out. I think I can deal with this. We'll just go ahead and do something like this, though. Come here. here, buddy. Buddy. Yes. Okay, there's no point in using that. Even with a crit, it still takes 2 shots. That's an interesting sound, though, when I crit it. We're already at level 12. I don't know what level we were on after we died, but it can't have been more than 7 because of how Minecraft works. That was, honestly, probably the best timing I'll ever have. Hello. Well, that's the witch. And I got a potion of health, potion of healing. I feel like that was the easiest fight I've ever had with a witch in my life. That's why. What was that noise? I don't know why getting makes that noise sometimes. I know crit only ever makes the. I'll take the cauldron. It'll come useful. We'll keep our inventory pretty much clean. You know where to come for blue orchids. It'll probably be a good idea to check out those hills over there. I don't know where my base is, actually. That's slightly concerning. Well, there's some haunces. Oh, there it is. Right there. It's nice. I'm glad. Hang on. There's iron over there. We're going for that. I know we're going for that. Okay. Yeah. I think I have enough cattle for now, in terms of beef, specifically. And over time, I believe, up there. I'm using this OptiFabric, whichever mod it is that adds zoom to in OptiFabric. I was wondering why I jumped there. I realized it because I hit the spacebar. I think we've made a temporary waterfall that kind of made a mess of things, honestly. Okay, now we're heading back home. There. Gravel. Egg. Imagine walking around like this. Actually, this is pretty similar to having 30 FOV, if you ask me. Whoa. See, that looks like a cave. Might even be worse than 30 FOV. This is like maybe 20 FOV? Who knows? Imagine trying to parkour like this. That would be pain. I looked at that copper and I thought it was iron. I was like, are you serious? I just went on an entire journey to get iron and there was a little piece right here. But no, it was copper. It would have been nice if it was iron though. Well, put that in the furnace. And coal. I'll go ahead and and split that over like that. Now I can make another. I don't want. Oh, yeah, it's because the new dog noises. So, what I'm going to do. Put away my stuff. I've got more mining to do. But that'll be for another day. I'm actually pretty surprised how long I've been on. Just apparently it's already been 30 minutes according to the timer, which I don't quite believe actually. Probably has, honestly. Okay, a stack of dirt, and a stack of cotton. I need to organize these chests eventually. We'll set our spawn. We need to set our spawn. There we go. We'll have an egg collection now, I guess. Redstone here, there. Seeds here, there. Anyway. So yeah, I don't need the potion of healing right now. I'll save it for when I need it. But as for that, I don't know what that was, but thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.